You're right guys, it's Capcom Tom here and welcome to episode number 3 of my Next Gen FIFA 14 Road to Glory. Now in the last episode I asked you to give me some suggestions of players that I should put into my squad that are going to be really OP, and there were 3 that came up over and over again. I'm going to sign them all this episode, and the first one is Aruna Kone. You can see the Ivory Coast player. The reason he's so overpowered, he's got 86 pace, he's got 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, he can head the ball, and he's a mere 500 coins. Perfect for our squad, and I can't wait to start playing with him. Now if you're looking to buy some Ultimate Team coins, go and check out battle.com. Their link will be down in the description. A fast, cheap and reliable coin service, and if you use the discount code TCAPGUN you'll get 5% off all your purchases. So you can see that Barini is being taken out of the squad. There was no way I was taking Big Bentner out of that team, and Aruna Kone makes his way in. Now the rest of the team still looks pretty good. You can see that we have Dejaga at right mid, we have Gutierrez at left mid, we have Boateng and Nzonzi in the middle, with Morrison playing the centre attacking mid slot, and then across the back line we have Basong, Figueroa and Evans. Then in goal we have Borak. I don't think that's how you pronounce his name, or at least I got shouted enough in the last episode that's not how you pronounce his name, but I have no reason or no real understanding of how to actually pronounce his name. So he's only going to be in the squad for a couple more episodes, so I'm not really bothered. Now you can see in this game we managed to almost take the lead. A nice shot from Bentner, but unfortunately it went wide, but the guy decided to quit out. I was a bit confused as to why he decided to quit out, but you know, it's no skin off my back. It's just a whole load of contracts I lose. I get a few coins, and it's not really the end of the world. So we go straight into another game. We are in online single matches. You know, I'm just, you know, getting into it, getting used to Xbox One still. This is only like my 4th, 5th game online, so you've got to bear with me. I just want to make sure that I am up to speed with all the new stuff, all the different things that happen in this game compared to Xbox 360. So you know, it's going to take me a little while to learn, and we come up against a pretty poor chemistry side, and to be honest, we went pretty ham. We managed to get Aruna Kone. I'm going to call it a debut goal, even though the guy, or he's played a match before which actually disconnected. The game before was so short it didn't really count. So Aruna Kone managed to open the scoring early on. We managed to extend our lead with Gutierrez from that corner. First shot was actually blocked, and then Gutierrez charged in and headed that one into the back of the net. Now we got a penalty here, not really sure what this guy decided to do there. He ended up going straight through my man that didn't even have the ball, and gave away a penalty. You see it in a sec as the replay comes up. Now I'm going to ask you guys, what sort of team do you want me to start next? So it's going to be another gold sort of budget team. Do you want it to be a national team? Do you want it to be a league team? Put your comments down, or your suggestions down in the comment section. I won't be getting rid of the BPL team for quite a while. We're just going to sort of improve that as we go. But I want a rotation team, so I don't want like to be bringing BPL players in and out of this squad. I just want 2 different squads that will have, you know, each team on the bench, so that I could do maybe an episode with the BPL team and then an episode with the other team while the BPL team's resting up, and we could just do that. That will save us some coins, spending it on fitness cards and stuff like that, and yeah, it'll be a really cool way to run the series. I'm thinking that maybe I'll have 3 or 4 different teams all at the same time, which will actually make the series a lot more interesting because we'll be using different teams and stuff, whereas recently I've actually been doing series where I just play with one team. This one we're going to be playing with absolutely loads, so it's going to be quite interesting to try out all the different players that I haven't actually got around to using yet on Ultimate Team. Now we're going to go make our second signing for the episode, as the guy decided to rage quit out at 3-0, and I went to search Arnautovic, and that guy didn't look like Arnautovic, so I had to go and put in Arnautovic's sort of like his normal search criteria, so Austria right mid, blah 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 blah, and eventually we found him, and I decided to buy him. He's only 400 coins. Again, a very overpowered player, one of the most suggested player in the comment section of the last video, and yeah, he looks absolutely incredible. He's 6'4", he has 4-star weak, 4-star skills, 86 pace. He is just going to be an absolute monster. I remember him playing, or remember him being on FIFA 13 and him being pretty good then, and I think this year he's just going to be so much better. I can't wait to start using him either. I know I say that for Kone as well, but I am pretty excited. Now you can see we're going into our next game, and we're coming up against a pretty bad chemistry team. I don't know how I keep coming up against these teams. I was expecting more people who have Xbox One to be experienced FIFA players, and that's definitely what's happening on my main account. I'm coming up against players that are very, very good, but on this second account I'm coming up against players that maybe haven't really played FIFA before, and because FIFA actually comes with the Xbox One in Europe, I'm coming up against these players that maybe aren't so good at the game, and it makes it, you know, kind of fun for me and an easy environment for me to learn in as well. So kind of lucky, and you can see that we managed to start the scoring pretty early on with Aruna Kone, again heading that one into the back of the net. Then Arnautovic, he took no time to get his name on the score sheet and start scoring for our team. His debut goal, lovely little over the top ball. I think it was maybe Kone that did that over the top ball, and it fell straight into his path, and he ended up taking it on the half volley. Really nice goal. We're already 3-0 up at this point. Just after half time, you can see that we managed to make it 4-0, and it was Big Bentner, and he is going to be doing the salmon celebration every time he scores. Big B, every time, and I'm sure we're going to see quite a few goals from him, because I'm not planning to take him out anytime soon. I really do enjoy actually using with him, and I think he's one of the better players in this team, which is kind of crazy to say considering how rubbish he is in real life. Sorry if that's offended anyone, but as you can see, we ended up taking down a 5-1 result in that game. We didn't manage to keep our clean sheet, and we also managed to get an injury in that game as well. Nzonzi got a knock on the leg. He's out for 1 game, so we're going to have to replace him, and I wanted to pick up my other signing as well at the same time. Another overpowered player, De Bruyne, or De Bruyne, or De Bruyne, or however you pronounce it. De Bruyne, I think is how, De Bruyne, or something like that. That's how the commentary team pronounces it on FIFA. And you can see that he is going to go into our squad. The reason he's so overpowered, again, very good all-round stats, and he has 5-star weak foot and 4-star skills, so he's going to be fantastic for our team. Decided to pick up a really budget CDM to put in the place of Nzonzi, who's obviously out with his injury, and that is going to be Malumbo, as you can see from West Brom, going into the team there. I thought he had, you know, decent stats, decent pace, decent defending stats, decent heading, and just would work in this team pretty well. And there you can see De Bruyne as well going into the squad, so he is now in. And I know what's going to happen. Everyone's going to be like, okay Tom, this is how you pronounce it, and there'll be about 600 different phonetic spellings of every player that I can't pronounce. It happens every time, so I look at them and I'm like, maybe that is how you pronounce it, and then I go down 3 comments and there's another, you know, phonetic spelling of how to sort of like pronounce the player's name. I'm just like, which one do I go with? So you have to understand it's not easy for me to sort of pronounce all of these different player names, especially when I haven't used them all before, and maybe I should be a little bit better at them, especially because they're all in the BPL, which I do watch a little bit. Anyway, we're in our next game and we're just going absolutely potty on this guy. We've managed to go 3 goals already. Arnautovic managed to get 1, Bentner managed to get 1, and Kone, I believe, managed to get 1 as well. Then we managed to get a debut goal for De Bruyne as well, and then Bentner finishes the scoring off after half time, just before the end of the match, and makes it 5-0. So we managed to get that magical 5-0 result, which is what we're always looking for. I'd happily finish every game 5-0. If someone said, do you want to win 9-2 or 5-0, I would say 5-0, because the max number of bonuses you can get for scoring goals is 5. So once you score 5 goals, that's it. You can't really get any more coins for it. But if you concede, then you get coins taken off you, which obviously is going to dent the amount of coins you get at the end. So anyway, we take away 868 coins. That's absolutely amazing for a single match game. We will be starting to play divisions in the next couple of episodes, so don't worry about that. If you haven't already liked the video, that would be really appreciated. Let's get to 1,000 likes. In fact, if you get it to 1,000 likes, I will give you the chance to have a double upload tomorrow. How about that? So there you go, get 1,000 likes and there may be a double upload tomorrow. But other than that, I'm going to have to leave it there, guys. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you all next time.